and she encouraged us to pursue drawing and creativity, and taught us a lot of English also, because she had to travel so much. So she was my very first introduction to English as well, and she let us draw so much and everywhere, like on paper, on the walls, on books, on everywhere. Like her home was such a beautiful place for us to express ourselves. And not only with drawing, but we created, like theater pieces and singing and dancing. It was like a very big workshop, but she was very, very, very encouraging. And also in school, like I was in kindergarten at the time, and in kindergarten in Italy, at least, drawing is very much encouraged, and also drawing, coloring, so much coloring. So it was great, but unfortunately, when you switch to elementary school, all this kind of stuff gets taken away. Super strict, like we have to learn to counting, writing, reading, cursive writing, which was, I don't know if they still teach how to write in cursive, but for us it was a nightmare. So we had so much information, and we only had 1 hour of art in a week. So it wasn't very encouraged. Also because when I was little, children were more shifted towards sports. Like if you didn't play a sport when you were little, you were not seeing very very well. So we were encouraged to play football, volleyball, swimming, dancing, whatever, but we had absolutely had to play a sport. So I I don't know if I fell out of love with drawing, or if I completely forgot. My mental health really started to deteriorate day by day. Even when I arrived at a moment in which, when my phone buzzed, I had like a micro heart attack. Like it was like every time, like I
Mm.
was scared to see what was the notification on my phone, because I was always hyper aware that something could have happened. My boss was, lost a file in the drive and wanted me to absolutely find it, because I don't know why bosses can never find anything on Google Drive. Like you can have the best and the most organized Google Drive ever, they will never find anything in it. My mental health got so bad that my dad, who never, ever, ever in his life said anything about any of my decision, said, he called me one night and said, if you're not coming back by the end of the month, I will come to Milan, pack all your stuff, and get you back home. And that was a wake up call, because coming from him, who never said anything, was, yeah, a wake up call. So I raised white flag. I admitted defeat, which was very hard for me, because I was like, I never admitted I lost at anything in life. But yeah, I don't even know if at this point, if I lost or if I gained something. So I did my best. I tried. I enjoyed it a lot, honestly. And especially I liked buying all the pens, because I'm a little bit of a stationery addicted. Just a little bit, I promise. And so I loved buying all the pens, all the colors, all the sketchbooks, the notebooks, the papers, and the washi tapes, and, and everything. And so I also started to follow a lot of people on Instagram, which taught calligraphy and everything. And I started to notice that a lot of people were incorporating drawings, illustrations, and flowers in their quotes, in their calligraphy pieces. So I thought, why not? If I have to do my piece, I want to look it to make it look good. So why not learning how to do flowers? What a great idea, Bianca! Because when people look at a finished piece of art of someone who has drawn that subject for a very long time, they think that it's impossible for them to draw it, that it's talent. It's not talent. I really, really, really want people to know that talent is something you make bloom. It's not something that you are born with. Like, you are born with this little seed inside, and but it's you that you make this seed bloom into something. So I want to show people how much my first drawing were horrible. I was about to say a bad word. Were terrible. Because we are supposed to be terrible at stuff at the beginning. We have to allow ourselves to be bad. And this comes from someone who never allows herself to be bad at anything. But you have to be bad. Like, there's always an ugly stage in anything. Like, if you do something and you're super good at it from the start, great, amazing. I envy you so much. But that's not me. And that's not 99% of the people who come to a creative medium, whichever it is, especially in their adult life. Like, you have to practice. You have to practice, you have to put in the work, and you can do it. You absolutely can do it.